you're somewhere above the city lights, you're falling in love. Still aware, you know it is true that you were lost and this is a clue. Love is forever, love is forever to believe.
What's up, you guys? Grace with Grace Lee Fitness here with y'all. And finally, I weighed back in the 134s. The reason why, this might be TMI if you're not a female, but when you have the girl time of the month, my weight does fluctuate, and that's pretty much normal for most girls when they have their period, even a few days beforehand. It's easy to bloat and carry a few pounds of water weight, and then for me, it just starts dropping down as you know, it comes to the end of it. But yeah, back in the 134s. And I'm just going to take you through my day today. And I also want to talk about the subject and title of this video and finding your why. So stay tuned because there will be something special for those who have stayed throughout the video. And yeah, you guys, it'll help you basically focus in on what's your why. And this can help you not only in the fitness realm, but everything else in life. So stay tuned for the rest of the video. Alright, I want to also talk about the game plan for today and reason why my macros are so high. For the last 2 days, I've been hitting under like 30-ish grams under for carbs because I keep thinking I'm going to save for the next day. So today I'm going to hit all my macros exactly of what I've been missing out on. So like say your macro goal is 200 grams of carbs and you've been hitting 170. Well, it's better to be consistent, but sometimes I like to save a few macros for a day where I know I'm going to be eating more, but throughout the week it all evens out. So it's just consistency that really matters. But right now I'm having my homemade Americano made with instant coffee and fat-free half and half in creamer. So the only thing that's in here is Splenda, and then I got sugar-free Torani salted caramel syrup. Then the creamer and the instant coffee. So the only calories is coming from the creamer, which when I have 2 of these, it's about 50 calories in total, mostly being carbs. So I want to do a quick recap for those of you who haven't been following my fitness journey. But basically, I've lost about 18 pounds since the beginning of January. January 1st, I started phase 1 of my cut, which was a first 90-day cut. And then now I'm starting the next 3 months of the cut. So I've been cutting since January 1st, so quite a while now. And yeah, it's been a slower cut. So if you guys wonder why it's taken this long, it's because during this cut I'm doing a different tactic of cutting slower with more food rather than cutting macros right away. And yeah, this is the approach that me and my coach are taking on. So I rather have long-lasting results and cut slower than cut really fast and then basically binge afterward and gain all the weight back, because I really do want to get as lean as I can before I go into a lean bulk, so in a surplus, and my goal then is to gain as much muscle as possible. But yeah, let's get on with the video. Alright guys, it's time for brunch. I've been fasting, it's almost noon now, so let's get started. Preheat pan to medium heat. 125 grams of egg whites. 1 whole egg. Whisk. I'm using these everything bagel thins. 25 carb, 5 protein, 1 fat. They're pretty small too, you guys. For strawberries, I'm going to cut out this middle part first. Okay, so that's 160 grams of strawberries. Teflon pan is key, as well as some cooking spray so that you can cook your meals without using too many calories from like oil. Two slices of center cut bacon. Measure out some Truvia for the strawberries. Just gonna do 4 grams. Truvia has calories, so 1 teaspoon is 10 calories, 4 carbs. pro tip to save some more fats is blotting the oil out of your bacon. I got some fat-free cream cheese on here. I zeroed out the scale, so I'm just gonna measure out whatever and put it on the bagel. So negative 27 is what I'm gonna track. This is also the brand I use. 1 tablespoon, 0 fat, 6 carb, 5 protein. Then we're gonna put in this Truvia. And you guys can scan it. I've known people who didn't know that you can scan things. And then 1 teaspoon. So right here is breakfast. And then I gotta move the strawberry up here. So my whole breakfast is gonna be 44.7 fat, 10 or 44.7 carbs, 10 fat, 35.2 protons. 400 calories, you guys, believe it or not, for all that volume. Don't forget to season your egg. I got sea salt and pepper. Alright, I'm gonna put some of this everything but the bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's on the bagel, since it really doesn't have much on it. I honestly don't know why this is called an everything bagel for the thins, because there's not everything on it. It looks like just poppy seeds. Right, here is our breakfast, you guys. 125 grams of egg whites, 1 whole egg, 2 center cut slices of bacon, an everything bagel thin, some everything bagel Trader Joe's seasoning, which is 0 calories according to their nutrition. I got some strawberries, then the Truvia. So the crazy thing about this breakfast is if I were to buy it at like IHOP, not only does it not taste as good, but the calories are crazy high, especially because they cook a lot of their stuff with a lot of butter and oil. So that's where most of the calories come from. So like a normal breakfast for me at like IHOP, if I want what I want, it typically would probably be like 1,200, 1,400 calories. That's why I love having foods at home. It's easier to make and you know exactly what you're getting and more volume. And to me, it tastes 10 million times better than like the diet plates at IHOP. Like this is way better. So I'm going to enjoy this and then I'll see you guys if I eat something else. What's up, you guys? So it's dinner time now. I'm cooking up some New York strip steak from Costco. Got some green beans from Costco. Got a russet potato heating up. And then also earlier today I had one of these jerkies. And they're pretty macro friendly, like 90 calories for one. And then I had one of these chewy bars right here. About, I think 100 calories, yep, for one. And then now I'm having a Michelob Ultra. Guys, so I have the macros of this meal. It's 47.8 carb, 20 fat, 69.1 protein, about 600 or 700 calories right here. And here is the meal. But I'm also not going to eat all that fat, so I didn't account for that in the macros. I also measured out the A1 sauce I'm going to be having right there so that I don't overeat that. You guys, so I just finished dinner and I was right. A lot of the steak did have like fat that I didn't eat, so it was about 8 ounces. And now, this might seem extremist, but I'm packing popcorn salt in this buttery seasoning. So this is sodium. There's no calories in it. 0 calories. This is the same thing as buttery seasoning, but there's no actual fat or butter. It's 0 calories as well. It's like salt, but butter flavored. And I'm going to be using these two instead of adding a bunch of real butter. Okay, so an AMC large, half a large, is 545 calories. That's not with added butter seasoning. So yeah, that's the game plan, you guys. What's up, you guys? It is now the next day and I didn't finish actually half a thing of popcorn, and I put barely any butter and then used my own popcorn salt from home. So that's a hack that you guys can use to save some calories. And I had a diet soda at the movie theater, and then I had a sugar-free popsicle. And really awesome that I weighed in at a new low weigh-in of the 133s. And it also helped that today's, I think, my last day of being on my period for females. You do add on water weight when you're on your period. And for those of you who stuck to the end of the video, I do have something for you guys, but first I want to talk about your why. I feel like having a why is so important, especially times like now. Like, guys, I'm not 100% always happy and always fulfilled. I get hangry. I have days where I'm like, why am I doing cardio? Why am I working out? Why am I putting myself through this again? Because when you envision yourself all cut up or like with abs or whatever, it seems like a really like luxurious vision, but getting there is really hard, you guys. It's not easy. There's ways to make it easier, like intermittent fasting and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, you're in a deficit. Your body's gonna be hungry. And when you do question your why, you need to have a strong why. And for me, my reasons why compared to your reasons why, they're all going to be different. But the number one thing is you need to first do it for yourself. And so I've created a worksheet to help you guys, and it's free. So you can download it right now. I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is what it looks like, and it's going to help you focus in on your why. And to get the worksheet, all you need to do is go to gracelyfitness.com, click blog. Then there's only one blog in there, so click on that. And then there's going to be an area where you can click here to download the Finding Your Why worksheet. So click on that, and then you can download it, you guys. I wanted to make that for you all because there are times where people ask me about motivation, inspiration, what keeps you motivated, and honestly, it comes down to my why is the number one reason of why I'm still doing this. I still kind of remember the end goal of why I started this journey to begin with. And yeah, you guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a like. It really does help the channel out. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
In the stillness somewhere above, the city lights, you're falling in love.